calca no sapato velho, esse feitiço teu. I remain doing the same root music as before, but I've been listening to a lot of hyperpop and more artsy stuff. I've been searching to introduce a little bit of more harsher sounds, and I think that's it because the roots are the same. Eu já só vou fingir a rir que tô bem. Eu já só vou fingir a rir, à espera da dança que ainda vem, à espera da que há de vir.
Hi, I am Selma Wamus, and as usually I am here with Mike Steller, and we are Summer Lisbon. Unfortunately, today we have the pleasure to be interviewing an amazing and very interesting and peculiar artist from Portugal, Filipe Sambado. Hi, Filipe.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. Thank you.
It was a pleasure to listen to your new songs, but I would like to go a little bit back. Where do you come from? How did you start it? How has it been? Your history in music so far?
I started making songs with a group called Três, and then I began to write my own songs and start this solo career that I've been doing for 10 years, I think, yeah, or 11, 12, something like that, yeah.
And where was it, like this first group?
Here in Lisbon as well, yeah. Yeah, I lived in Algarve, in Lagos, for a while, and I came here to study, and I'm here since then for like 20 years, something like that. Yeah.
I know your music from before, and your last album was a little bit more connected to Portuguese traditional roots. And this one, I think it's a little bit more disruptive. What happened? Are you still in love by Portuguese traditional music? I think so, but do you want to tell us a little bit about that process?
I remain doing the same root music as before, but I've been listening to a lot of hyperpop and more artsy stuff. I've been searching to introduce a little bit of more harsher sounds, and I think that's it because the roots are the same. Yeah.
In my opinion, and listening through your records, you are in constant search of something. Okay, because each record I would not say force, but you challenge yourself to get out of your comfort zone. Is there something specific that you are searching with your music? Is there a purpose?
I get bored easily, and I need to accomplish something different every time. But I actually feel that this record kind of justifies every choice that I made in the past. It's kind of not a compilation, but almost.
Do you feel like closing a circle of?
It's not closing a circle, but somehow I feel like these songs could be in every record I've done before, and sometimes with the other 3 records I did before, I don't feel exactly the same ways. I feel they belong to a period in time or something, and with this one, I believe it. I feel I've been all the way up. Yeah.
What about the aesthetics of your music? Do you think that your performance, the way that you dress, and the way that you present yourself as an artist, it's all the same object? Does your aesthetics follows this path or this direction that goes with your music, or it's just something separate? There are artists that are really concerned about their aesthetics because it follows also the things that they want to express. They are very expressive also externally. Is it important for you when you present yourself, when you present your music, or not?
Yeah,
so?
in the
the record before with Reveso, I've answered a lot about this idea of geographic music, like it has to belong in a place, right? And with this one, I think I kept searching for something new as well, but the idea of ideology or philosophy or expression as a geographic matter as well, it was interesting for me, like acknowledging the music I do as queer music as well. So in those matters, I think I've been looking for that as well. Yeah.
Picking on that idea, do you think the current phase of Lisbon is influencing you in terms of becoming in the last years a city more open to the gender issues, to more freedom of expression and creation of events and safe spaces in Lisbon? Do you feel that you are part of that movement, or are you influenced by it?
I think I live in a bubble, and I know a lot of people living in the same bubble as I do, and we consume the same kind of places and the same kind of scene, right? And we feed each other the same way. So I don't know where it started and where it ended. I think it's more like that, yeah. But I always try to run and hide a little bit from the idea of genre and gender as well. So I've tried to find how to accomplish that with my music as well. So I think this record is the point where I think I've achieved it better, yeah.
I feel lots of sense and sensibility in the way that you express. It's almost like as if you're sometimes whispering very smooth words into my ear, into my heart, and sometimes you wanna scream some things, but it's like you scream in this very contained way. I don't know if I can associate that with the freedom of being queer. I think that there is a kind of freedom that you can feel when you identify yourself as a queer person. Do you agree with that? Is it totally nonsense? Because I really feel that there is a sensitivity that sometimes it's not a status quo for everybody.
No, I think you can work for your own freedom as well. It's not just an issue for queer people or queer expression. I just think every minority has to scream a little bit more about his own freedom and about his own fights. But I don't see that way. So.
Do you have any specific way of creating your music, the way that you write? If you go someplace to write, if you're just with your child and you're like, oh, this was that moment, like, woo, this song came, or you're in your bubble and something comes up. How is your creative process?
I have those memories, like, actually, this sentence here happened when my nephew was trying to fight with his bath towel at the beach, and all the image was very cinematographic or something, and it can start all the lyric from somewhere, but it also can start with a non-romantic at all scene, like very hard work of trying to find the right sound of some arpeggiator or something, whatever. Yeah. No, I need to be. I'm enthusiastic, so I need to be very excited, and it happens quite often that I lose my interest about that song, but I keep liking something about the song, so I need to change everything again and again and again a lot of times. Sometimes it comes back the excitement for the version we started or something like that. Yeah, it's all about that. Yeah, excitement.
I'm curious about on this last album, on this new album that you released. I was quite surprised with the use of more distortion and more noise, and also with a more presence of kitsch elements in the music. What is behind that? What brought you there?
I think that most of the references I've been listening to, a lot of those stuffs are based on PC music and hyperpop music. So this kind of glitchy vibes and clipping distortions and all of those things were needed in this record. But I think I've been distorting for a while. So I just stopped distorting music and doing noisy music on my last record. Yeah,
was just more present.
Yeah.
Here. Okay. Do you think that's a consequence of something?
No, it's like just the way it goes. You start doing something, you need to change a little bit. I think sometimes I go too far with that, but it's just the need that I have to change stuff. I remember my beginning, my early songs with much more noise and much more distortion than I'm doing now. But I got really quiet with the reverso. So I think the difference is totally strong. Yeah. But with Acompanhantes de Luxo or Vida Salgada or my first EPs, it's really noisy, yeah, and lo-fi or something like that.
Can you tell us a few names of musicians that influence you, Portuguese or non-Portuguese?
Yeah.
Or both?
Yeah. It was really important for me to listen to Flamboyant from Dorian Electra, Caroline Polachek as well, Arca, A.G. Cook, Sophie, and in Portugal I think Odette, Beija-Flor, Diana Excel, and a lot of people. Yeah.
You were mentioning that you live in a bubble. Is it because you feel safer there? Do you also get out of that bubble to get other inspirations and other experiences?
The bubble it's not properly a safe place. It's just the kind of interests that moves you, and you start meeting people. It's just I lived out of the bubble as well. I need to go somewhere to somewhere else. So that's not a bubble. And you find a lot of inspiration and everything else in everywhere. The bubble it's just like more a scene thing. It's just like the friends you know, the places you go, the music you listen, the books you read, the shows you watch, and everything. Yeah.
I know that you've just finished a new album and you're presenting it. But where do you see yourself within the next years? Which things would you like to do after, things that you would like to experience, like recording an album with an orchestra or going into Amazonia and giving a concert just for the indigenous people? I don't know. Do you have dreams, expectations, crazy expectations that you would like to accomplish in your music?
I just like to be excited doing music, but in terms of going places, I'm very simple, and I don't like to go to some uncomfortable place, or the idea of traveling sometimes makes me feel anxious. So I like to create different things and to explore, but sometimes I even feel hard times to invite other people to make music with me. So it's not that funny, the idea of being working with 10 people or an orchestra or something. The idea of the result would be really funny, but the idea of working with all that people, sometimes it's
it can be overwhelming.
Yeah.
And that leads me to something that I was thinking here, and because you mentioned, okay, you're not that excited to work with other people, because I find your music very, very, very remixable. Are you open to other people reinterpreting your music? Is it something you've been open or done in the past?
This record that I'm going to release now will have a remix edition. Later during the winter season.
Do you want to reveal something about it? What kind of artists? Okay, without naming names, what kind of artists?
I invite a lot of people, but I guess the funniest part is I tried to invite Panda Bear and AG Cook, and they didn't answer. It's the funniest part. The rest, it's all the buds I appreciate in this kind of EDM music.
Mostly Portuguese, or
all of them Portuguese. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so we had a really nice conversation. Thank you.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure, and all the best. Okay.
All the best. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Tu sai da minha beira, que eu tô no topo da lista para levar a rasteira. Tão só na minha dança, tão só em passos meus. Soubesse o que me cansa em dias de breu. Eu já só vou fingir a rir que estou bem. Eu já só vou fingir a rir, à espera da dança que ainda vem, à espera da que há de vir. Gastei tanto o meu espelho, o meu reflexo morreu. Recalca no sapato velho esse feitiço teu. Eu já só vou fingir a rir que estou bem. Eu já só vou fingir a rir, à espera da dança que ainda vem, à espera da que há de vir. Eu já só vou fingir a rir que estou bem. Eu já só vou fingir a rir, à espera da dança que ainda vem, à espera da que há de vir. À tarde levanta-se o vento, voa areia de talha dourada, quadrilheiros eu nunca me rendo. A vossa estima já é sagrada, não podes ser tu a dizer quem eu sou. Eu sou fogo no vendaval, eu sou tudo o que achas mal em bom. Eu sou sangue no enxoval, sou o prémio do teu punhal, bem bom. E acorda a prender-me o pescoço nas vezes de moço.
o que fiz por parecer. Não quero ser mais de um nem de outro. Sou mais eu quando não tenho medo de ser. Sou mais eu quando não tenho medo de ser. Gato malhado a ditar a jornada. Já deu criança como palei. A gente fica a curtir a molhada quando só cabe a barriga no meio. 7 pasquinhos para um galhardete e a opinião dá para mais um. Nunca fui boa de canivete, mas fiquei forte no jejum. E acorda a prender o meu pescoço. Nas vezes de moço que fiz por também. Não quero ser mais de um nem de outro. Sou mais eu quando não tenho medo de ser. Sou mais eu quando não tenho medo de ser. Medo de ser. Sou mais eu quando não tenho medo de ser. A cabeça não para enquanto a vida escorre entre os dedos das mãos. E eu só penso tomara um dia o fim com os 2 pés no chão. Estás à espera de quê? Estás à espera que eu diga tudo o que consiga e só de uma vez? Que eu cerro o dente e de repente ganho lucidez. Estás à espera de quê? Estás à espera de quê? O ponteiro mais lento gira como o vento a bater numa flor. É uma mordalha de ferro para sempre que eu berro o que sei de cor. À espera de quê? Que o mundo valide e ninguém duvide desta aprovação. Ou por 1000 torninhos a voar sozinhos e sem direção. Estão à espera de quê? Estão à espera de quê? Estás 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 à espera.